Seth freaking Rollins. His return last Saturday at the Elimination Chamber, setting up a possible WrestleMania match against one of the Division members. But with Division now being called the Injured, of course, with so many of the members getting injured in the names of Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed, the two main members after Seth Rollins got let out of the group. Who will Seth Rollins face at WrestleMania, and can his WrestleMania plans be ruined because of injuries in Division? Hope you're going to enjoy this video. It's going to be nice to record. Always remember to smash that subscribe button to the channel, and let's get into this one. So we all know that Seth Rollins returned last Saturday at Elimination Chamber, getting involved in a chain match and costing Logan Paul his chance to go to WrestleMania to face his buddy Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship in the main event. Logan Paul had 3 eliminations, eliminating Javon Evans, which looked like it was a little bit of trouble because Javon Evans landed on the top of his head. He eliminated Trick Williams and also eliminated the megastar LA Knight, who was one of the favourites to win the match. Logan Paul was on a good course and got into the final 3 with Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes. Of course, the eventual winner being the Viper Randy Orton. Oh, sorry, that my voice went. But while Logan Paul looked like he was on track to possibly eliminate Cody Rhodes, the favourite to win, Seth Rollins went into the chamber. He had a masked man already climbed the chamber who got caught, so it gave time for Seth Rollins to have no one stopping him, for him to get into the chamber, of course, and superkick and stomp Logan Paul's head off, making sure Logan gets eliminated while Seth stood there and Cody pinned Logan Paul to eliminate him and ruin his WrestleMania chances. But with Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed being injured, there's only really 2 possibilities that we could go into WrestleMania who Seth Rollins could face. One being, of course, Logan Paul, which is the main candidate, you know, with Bron Breakker not looking like he's going to be back for WrestleMania and Bronson Reed 100% ruled out. It looks like Logan Paul's the most likely because, of course, him being probably the better man right now in the Division and more of a leader, it looks like he could walk into WrestleMania to do the job that Bron Breakker should be doing, taking down Seth Rollins. Our second option is Austin Theory. Of course, these two have got a lot of history from late 2022 for the United States Championship. Of course, that involved Bobby Lashley, of course, back then. But these two have had multiple matches, and we really could see them run it back. Austin Theory is a great wrestler, and he has history with Seth. But there was a lot of rumours that Austin Theory is behind the Seth Rollins plan, and is actually just watching over the Division. And Seth Rollins is finally starting to come back to make his new vision, possibly being called the Future, while he could align many people in the likes of maybe Javon Evans, Austin Theory, and many more. So, of course, if we look at Seth Rollins' WrestleMania 42 plans that went back all the way since last August, the first plan was, of course, Roman Reigns. Now, Roman Reigns is the Royal Rumble winner of 2026 and will face CM Punk, Seth Rollins' arch enemy, for the World Heavyweight Championship in the main event of WrestleMania. The second plan was Bron Breakker, the new leader of the Division after kicking out Seth Rollins. Of course, Seth Rollins had a shoulder injury, which he's just returned from. Bron Breakker was the choice that was pen on paper for so many months going into February. But unfortunately, Bron Breakker got injured, ruling him out. The next one was Bronson Reed. Them two have had rivalry before, of course, in late 2024, where Bronson Reed, attacked Seth Rollins after SummerSlam, leading to their crown jewel match where Seth Rollins defeated him. But then Bronson Reed has, of course, picked up a bicep tear, meaning he'll be 100% out of WrestleMania, leaving us with only 2 choices: Logan Paul and Austin Theory. And I think WWE is choosing Logan Paul. Of course, we've also seen Seth Rollins and Logan Paul before at WrestleMania 39, nearly 3 years ago in the mid-card of the show, where Seth Rollins defeated Logan Paul to get a win, his first WrestleMania win in over 3 years. It was his first win since 2019 at WrestleMania. But it was a good match, very good match, but Logan Paul was not ready for the big stage yet. Now it could be very different, as Logan Paul is a bigger superstar, he's more liked to the fans, and he's developed himself more. He's got a better character, and he's got a reason to face Seth Rollins this time. The last time, he didn't. It was just a forced rivalry to give both men a WrestleMania match and give them both a moment. But Bron Breakker and Seth Rollins was on the cards, and I think that could be happening at SummerSlam later this year now, in, of course, Minneapolis. But it is just disappointing because Bron Breakker and Seth Rollins is a match we were so waiting for since the Division started in last April on the Raw after WrestleMania, of course. Nearly a year on now since the Division introduced and became a thing. All we could think about is, right, we are getting Bron Breakker and Seth Rollins next year at WrestleMania. That is what's going to happen. It's going to lead. They're going to have their moment with Seth Rollins winning the title, blah, 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 possibly Division winning the tag team titles. But now we were looking like, oh yeah, we're going to get that match, and it's sadly not going to happen. So where do WWE go with this now? But the only option you think of it is the Maverick, Mr. Still Humble, Logan Paul. So like I've been saying this whole video, Seth Rollins vs Logan Paul looks set to happen at WrestleMania 42. It's disappointing, of course, where Seth Rollins went from the WrestleMania 41 Night 1 main event against the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns and the best in the world CM Punk were still involved in the same match this year, but for the World Heavyweight Championship. And Seth Rollins was the one who got downgraded from that. Of course, he walked out of that winning and aligned himself with Paul Heyman to create the Vision. But now he's in a bit of a stick situation. No Paul Heyman, no main event this year, and Logan Paul to work with. It feels quite harsh on Seth Rollins to come back and get this rivalry. But it's the only thing they can do because they cannot put him into a random match because I think fans would prefer Logan Paul and Seth versus Theory and Seth because Theory and Seth we've seen many times and Paul and Seth, at least Logan Paul is a great wrestler. Theory is a good wrestler, but Logan Paul can do a lot in the ring and he is a genius. Genius of the sky. No, stop. But so, Rollins, Paul, it should happen. And what do you lot think? Drop your comments down below. Rollins, Paul, should it be on the WrestleMania 42 card? Or should we wait, maybe, and give Seth Rollins something else? Or maybe have Seth Rollins face Austin Theory at WrestleMania for something different to confuse the fans. But thank you for watching. I'll see you lot day faces soon. Goodbye, guys.